All right, welcome back. Now, I am here to insert a short live stream on my original channel. And I'm going to upload it to this channel because the original video that I uploaded was on this channel. For those who don't remember, it's this story right here. Only 2 minutes long. We're going to briefly go over it. Now, you all saw the thumbnail. The mother has not only refused to euthanize the dog, she has reclaimed it. Now, let me remind you of the case.
With their message to other families, Carly, a few of the pictures in this story are hard to look at. We should point out the toddler's going to be okay. That's the good news.
Yes, tonight the toddler is out of the hospital after being there for about 6 days. Now she is healed up significantly, but those scary moments are still fresh.
And there's some pictures behind you. Yes.
Pictures of a happy toddler fill this Raleigh home. But last Thursday, her smile was taken from her.
I was terrified.
It's hard for Kimberly Kruger to process again. She watched as her 2-year-old daughter Kennedy fell onto their family dog and left with a bite across half her face.
You know, you really think that it can't happen.
Okay. Now, I don't believe that. I do not believe this toddler fell on this stupid dog. It's not the first time I've heard this story that a toddler fell on a dog. Nobody fall on that dumb dog. This was a typical unprovoked attack where that dumb mutt just randomly launched an unprovoked attack, and she knows it. I wouldn't doubt they probably tried to get some nutter photo or video. Probably the mother was behind it. Now she up here lying and crying. This is what I think.
I really think that it can't happen to you. It's never going to happen to me.
What's never going to happen? There should be nothing to be boo-hooing and crying and feeling guilty about if she fell on the dog. That's a genuine accident. I believe she's behaving like this because she knows it was unprovoked, completely unprovoked.
My dog's never bit anybody.
See, this was a case of the dog launching an unprovoked attack. That's why she worded it like that. Had the toddler fell on the dog and then the dog attacked, she would have given the dog a pass. Like, yeah, it bit her, but that was out of the dog's character to do so, and it only did it because she fell on it.
Dog's never done anything wrong.
Kruger rushed Kennedy to the hospital where she got surgery and nearly 200 stitches.
But I'll count my blessings because it could have been her throat, or it could have been her eyes, or something much, much worse.
Telling you, this suspect meth addict, suspected dope head, I don't trust this woman at all. Don't trust it at all. Why would you say something like that? It could have been her throat. It could have been much worse. This is a bad injury. Scars clean across her face. From one end of her face to the other. You talking about this injury like it ain't no big deal.
Or something much, much worse.
But Kruger feels another pain. The dog she had for years. Now,
no, this is her only pain. This is why she's crying. It had nothing to do with her daughter. She's crying because of this dog. How do I know? You hear what they just said. She told this media outlet that she is in pain and hurting and misses her dog. She told them that. That's why they said that. You hear what she said? What the media outlet said?
Much, much worse.
But Kruger feels another pain.
But Kruger feels another pain. Why do you think they said that? It's because she told them, oh, I'm so hurt, my dog, I want my dog back.
The dog she had for years now sits at an animal shelter in quarantine, waiting to be rehomed.
I feel bad for both of them. Neither of them deserve what's happening.
Feel bad for both of them. For her to say that suggests to me that she's only talking about that dog. Because there's no way you should compare what that dumb dog is going through with what her daughter is going through. Just got attacked, all types of physical and mental trauma. That dumb dog ain't going through nothing. So classless and degenerate to make a statement like that. Feel sorry for both of them. You shut up, lady. Dumb dog still getting free food and shelter.
I feel bad for both of them. Neither of them deserve what's happening to them right now.
No warning signs, no history, only a hope that her toddler and her dog will be okay.
No warning sign, no history. So she sat there and told them all of that information. Why? Because she knows it was an unprovoked attack. It's the first time, it's never done this before. She would not blame the dog for the attack at all, had it been a genuine reaction to the daughter falling on it.
Wouldn't wish this on anybody.
Oh God, I cannot stand deceptive, dishonest liars. Now, why do I say this? Well, they've recently done a follow-up to this story, like I said. There you go. Family dog out of shelter nearly 2 weeks after attacking toddler.
Tonight, new details about this dog that violently attacked a small child. The dog was released from the shelter and then reclaimed by the owner. Just on Friday, we interviewed this 2-year-old's mother about the attack. You see her gruesome injuries here. It was the family dog that did this. So that's where things get complicated. WRAL's Julian Grace joining us now live. Julian, the family says they're just too close to put this dog down.
They're too close to put the dog down, meaning she's too close to the dog. She loves the dog too much to put it down for her daughter.
Yes, Lena, that's what the family is telling us tonight. And many are surprised in the aftermath of that vicious attack that the dog was able to walk right out of here after the family reclaimed the dog. Now, they tell us the pet will be staying with another family member.
Yeah, right. You think she reacquired this dog so that she could go give it to a family member?
That said, though, the Wake County Animal Services Director tells me she's working on a plan to declare that dog dangerous.
So this mother is so out of line that the Humane Society director has taken it upon herself to declare the dog dangerous. The mother ain't bright enough to do that. The mother is not humane enough to do that.
That said, though, the Wake County Animal Services Director tells me
The animal service director.
she's working on a plan to declare that dog dangerous.
The Belgian Malinois that did this is no longer bound to the shelter. That's because a family reclaimed the family pet that bit their daughter Kennedy, leaving her with 200 stitches across the face.
Did that surprise you?
To be perfectly honest, it did, just due to the severity of the injuries to the child. I have learned that we cannot predict in this business what people will do when it involves their pets.
That's Wake County Animal Services Director Jennifer Federico, and she says the county can't stop owners from reclaiming their pets after a dog bite. However, Animal Services is currently working on deeming the dog dangerous.
In animal services, these people at these shelters, they bend over backwards to rehome dangerous dogs. For them to take the initiative is crazy. They need Child Protective Services in the picture to go pick up that little girl. What a psychopath. Less than 2 weeks later, she went and got the dog back.
And here's what that will mean. That means the dog must now be spayed or neutered. It must have a microchip, and it must be muzzled whenever it leaves the owner's property.
What good would that do? The little girl got attacked on the property. The dog having to be muzzled when it leaves the property, that don't keep the victim safe. Get a load of these people. Look at them. Muzzled when off the owner's property. You dingbat. Right? So the daughter is still in danger.
Or neutered. It must have a microchip, and it must be muzzled whenever it leaves the owner's property. I reached out to the dog's owner, who is Kennedy's mother, Kimberly Kruger. She says her dog named Gunner has been given to her.
Now you hear that?
I reached out to the dog's owner, who is Kennedy's mother, Kimberly Kruger. She says her dog named Gunner has been given to her fiance's son. And over the phone, she says Kennedy fell on Gunner, who has a bad hip, and the dog bit her 2-year-old. But we are learning that once Gunner is deemed dangerous by Wake County.
Man, who in the world believes that? Who's dumb enough? She may as well just admitted that it was an unprovoked attack. Didn't fall on that dumb dog.
That means that if he bites again, the owners may not get a chance to reclaim him.
We could euthanize the dog after the 10-day hold on a second bite.
So that deemed dangerous title could come down later this week. As far as Kennedy is concerned, we're told that
that's crazy. She said she gave the dog to a fiance. All she got to do is go get it. She may as well have taken the dog right back into her own custody, but she want to save face by saying that she gave it to a fiance. For what? You rent and reacquired it and allegedly gave it to your fiance for what? So that you could go get it. What are you talking about? You just said you released it to him for image issues. That's PR stunt. This is crazy. The mother is making it clear she has no problem endangering this little girl, even after she's proven that for her behavior and the environment she created was dangerous. About to put her right back into the exact same environment. And this is after the dog has already tasted blood.
that she continues to recover. If you would like to help in her recovery process.
These people are sick. Shout out to everyone. I will chop it up with the members here shortly.